Hello everyone, welcome back to Journey to Krobus. So we have a very challenging quest on our hands. Like 100,000 in cooked meals is pretty intimidating. Oh, mildly perturbed, who would have guessed? So we have been trying to get some rhubarb planted. Uh-oh. Pip, you never showed up at the boat, so I went looking for you. Found you sprawled out in the dirt with a couple of parrots pulling gold out of your pockets. Had to drag you all the way down to the boat. Me legs feel like two freshwater shrimp. Willie. Actually, Willie, I think you kind of just drug us straight into the house that we passed out beside. Okay, we'll finish getting the rest of those planted. We need to bring out one more sprinkler. And then I think we're going to purchase a little speed grow to get that in full swing. I think. Now, I kind of actually did a little bit of research into this quest, just a little bit, because I was very curious as to what people actually say is the best to use for this quest. And a lot of people say like bread, or if you use the Java ring to get a bunch of coffee and just stockpile it, and then you can turn it into triple shot espresso that way. They're saying that's really good to do. So I'm just like, okay. So I was kind of wondering because I've never actually used that ring, and I'm like, well, there's got to be like a good use for it somewhere, and it seems like that is it. Dun, dun, dun. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a stockpile of coffee or anything like that. So we're kind of just flying by the seat of our pants here, and we'll just kind of craft whatever we can craft. Okay, this piece of grass is driving me crazy. It keeps glitching for whatever reason. And we still have 2 row in our inventory. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, cooked meals. Cooked meals is stressful because we don't do a lot of cooking, so we're not like up to date on all of the best cooking stuff that we could be doing. I feel like we need to get more fish ponds or something because we can no longer keep up with production. I knew that was going to be the case at some point. And it did take quite a while to get there, so I guess I should be grateful. And we still have to go to the main town quest board because I don't think we have picked up a quest there yet either. We should probably be harvesting all of the crops off of the trees because maybe we can cook something with those as well. And then based on what I was reading on the quest, it sounds like it has to all be like freshly cooked meals that we have created since we got the quest, so that'll be fun. Dun, dun, dun. Grab all of the goodies. So if we get this quest completed, I will be very amazed because I think we only have like 14 days to do it, and we could do a lot of fishing. Some people were saying that they use fish ponds, or not fish ponds, crab pods to catch very low quality fish, so you can actually even potentially make a little money off of this quest. So that's all been pretty interesting, so I kind of wish I would have looked into it a little sooner so we could have done like a little bit of prep work. But to be honest, if you're just out there playing the game, I don't know that you anticipate taking this quest on, and it just kind of pops up sporadically like we had it happen. So maybe this is like a good example to see if we can get it done with 0 prep work involved at all, because let's face it, we definitely did not prep for this quest at all. Other people were saying that they grow a bunch of wheat, and if I remember correctly, we still have a lot of planting left to do. So this is going to be a very, extra luck. This is going to be a very interesting day because we've got a lot to try and get done, and I'm already wishing that our little hoe was upgraded again. I'm like torn now because I'm like, should we be planting a bunch of wheat? Because I think what they were saying was you can grow the wheat and turn it into flour. If I could come help you, I would, but I'll do my best to keep the house in order. Aw, thank you. So, yeah, it takes 1 wheat and you get 60 gold, so that's a good way to do it. And then the samishi, which 75 gold. And then corn also probably wouldn't be too bad if we had that stockpiled somewhere. They're saying like the single ingredient ones are probably your best bet, which I would agree because otherwise you need a lot of resources to go and get that stuff done. I think Roots Platter was another one that was supposed to be really good as well. Okay. Cave carrot and winter roots. That's 2 ingredients, but that would still be maybe somewhat feasible. So we do have a lot of corn stockpiled away, so we could try doing some of that. And then, of course, we had our squids for Pierre, but I'm like, I don't know that I want to be using those ones. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, this is going to be quite the challenge, I feel like. And then, of course, we could probably do a bunch of fried eggs, but fried eggs looks like we're going to lose quite a bit of money. Oh my goodness. Like that significantly goes up in price, but then we also have to use the milk as well. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I also want to kind of raid our little chest out here because I know we don't have a lot. I was like, if we had a lot of hazelnuts, that would go really good. Or I think the plums as well, but it looks like we have the least amount of those too. Of course, it's like everything that you could possibly want. So if we have a lot of cave carrots, the roots platter would actually work fairly well for us. Okay, so we can grab those. Let's just see if we have them stockpiled anywhere else. Because yeah, apparently it'll say that the dish is freshly cooked. So I need to investigate this as well. 101. Excellent. That's what we're looking for here. I did not realize we had that many melons chilling out in our inventory as well. Okay, so I want to see this freshly cooked thing. Dun, 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 roots platter. Okay, so those are worth 100. So that could get us most of the way there because we can make like 70,000. Oh, plus it would be better from the seasoning. Okay, do these say freshly cooked? Fresh roots platter. Okay, so it does actually say that it is fresh because it's no longer just roots platter, it is fresh roots platter. Okay, got it. 100% got it. How much do these ones sell for? 150 versus just 100. Perfect. So that tells me we might actually be able to finish this quest today, because why don't we just go grab some eggs and milk, and I'm pretty sure we could probably do like 30 grand in that. I mean, we've been neglecting this stuff for quite a long time. Oh, right. Helps if we actually go to our auto collector. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, we have 61, 102. Maybe we shouldn't use our highest quality eggs for this. We have 77 here. Okay, I think we'll do with that. And milk. I'm going to guess that we're going to plow through this mainly because mainly because we've been stockpiling all of our eggs and milk for like a very, very long time. And the roots platter thing, which I don't know that I ever would have thought of, would have been good. To be honest, if we didn't have a lot of cave carrots or the roots, I probably would have bought a bunch of wheat and started planting it. That was my thought right there. Okay. So that is almost 20 grand right there. Fresh omelet. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, so that's 20 plus about, oh, it'd be a little bit more than the 70. How much do we really need to make? Let's just make some fried eggs here. Okay, so we've got all that done. I think we're gonna ship this and see how close we get. Because I don't want to have to buy any ingredients if we don't have to. And then of course we do have all that rhubarb already planted, but we could just sell that if we needed to, or we could just throw it in our fridge and keep it in case this quest ever comes up again, in which case we'll be a little better prepared for it. I feel like we've probably lost a bunch of money doing what we did because, you know, the eggs we could be turning into the mayonnaise, and the milk, of course, could be turned into the cheese. So we're definitely like losing out on its opportunity cost, right? It's like if we were ever going to turn those, we probably just lost money. But if we never got around to turning them into mayo and cheese, well then we probably didn't lose anything. Because at least this way it's actually getting into the shipping bin. Okay, yeah, that one will be covered. I have to think about these things now. Dun, dun, push the grass back. Luna, how have you been? Looks like we can also till this one and that one. And why I'm doing singles, I don't know. I'm so used to not having our upgraded hoe, and as soon as we get all of this planting done, oh, is Clint getting a call. We will just suffer through not having our hoe for a few days because, oh my goodness. We are long overdue, and we're not going to have the bean quest, at least for a few more days. So, you know, it'll be okay as long as we don't get the bean quest, which we can't for at least a week. So we just got to get the hoe upgraded in that downtime that we clearly have bought ourselves. Okay, let's see if we can finish getting our melons planted. We'll have to come back through and get it watered, and you should be a valid spot as well. Watch me miscalculate and we're stuck like watering or just leaving something alone. Let's face it, it has happened before. Dun, dun, dun. Right, Froggy? You, as our witness, can verify to our unskilled planting at times. Oh, great fun. Okay, we still have too many melons. Wow. Okay, well, we have space on the island. They can get planted at the island. I want to make sure that these are all watered. Again, why couldn't we have had like the infinite energy today? That would have been great. It's like, oh, we could cook some meals as if we want to cook anymore. We've cooked ourselves silly today already. Oh, looks like our pig is making us some more profit. I really want to make sure we get the blueberries planted too. I'm just like, oh, it's just another big planting day, which is unfortunate because we had the luck. I was also considering doing a bunch of fishing for this as well, because I'm just like, anything would work okay, because I'm like, we could go down into the sewer and maybe just catch a bunch of carps. I think would probably be what I would do, because they're not a very valuable fish by no means. Can we just eat honey by itself, or does it have to be like cooked? Or is it good? That would have been too easy, right? Like, people eat just straight honey, don't they? Like, I mean, honey on a spoon when you're sick, I totally think that should be valid to eat. Okay, we've got some cookies. Let's chomp on those. We might as well start eating some of the stuff we have just hoarded. Because it's not fresh, it wouldn't count towards our goal anyway, as I have so wonderfully found out. Okay. How many blueberries do we have? Of course, we know from previous times that planting this close to the preserve jars is not exactly the best idea in the world, because sometimes we accidentally throw everything in there on accident. How many blueberries did we buy? I think it was like 500. Do we think 500 blueberries are going to fit down here? I don't... Oh, not feeling confident. Gonna have to go have another little snack. Oh, look at us doing like the little hop. I did not know we could do that. Once the weapon or the tool was charged, I thought we were kind of just stuck with it, but that must be... I would say it's new, but it's probably not. It's probably been there for a while and I've just never known and used it. Da-da. What do you think, Froggy? Is it possible to get 500 blueberries planted in this complete and total chaos? I feel like this is like a jigsaw puzzle. I'm like, how do I make each tilling session the most for the energy being used? Do-do-do. Okay, Froggy, what do you think? How many spots have we actually gotten tilled at this point? 150 to 200 maybe, if we're feeling lucky. I'm like, I so would have preferred the gift all the NPCs their loved gifts. You know, we probably should have just done the melons down here, and then maybe we could have had a giant pumpkin and a giant melon. I don't know why I keep holding on to the giant pumpkin because it's kind of just taking up our space for profit at this point. But it is so pretty to look at. Like, it's just beautiful. Dun, dun, dun. The one giant crop that has almost hung around for an entire year now. Okay, Froggy, I think we will have a snack of pancakes. Yummy, yummy. And let's start getting these blueberries planted because they need quite a bit of time to grow before they start producing, which is the downside. I think the cranberries start up way faster, which is so nice. We're running all over the place, and I see we missed a spot already. Yikes. Nothing worse than missing that one planting spot. It's like so frustrating. You find out about it like the next day when suddenly there's nothing there. Ooh, Froggy, we might have had more than we thought. Over 200 spots. Yes, this is good. We might have a hope yet of getting these all planted. Okay, can I just go straight across here? Yes. Dun, dun, dun. It's going to be so good when this is all planted and we can just run around and do whatever our little hearts desire in the next few days. The first couple days of the season I find are always so stressful because of all the planting. And then of course we do need to like look into getting some Junimo huts. So that tells me that we probably should be planting some star fruit, which of course we have not done yet, as we're filling the field with various other things. Great planning, Pip. Great planning. I'm like, you know, once the rhubarb is fully grown on the island, we could just do a big, huge crop of star fruit out there, and maybe that will end up being the winner. Get some little Junimo huts ready for winter or end of fall. Because I think those take quite a few days to grow as well. Okay, Froggy, it is like 11:30. We're running out of time to get these planted and watered too, because I'd like to do both. 281. I don't feel like we have tilled that much already, but you know, maybe another 100. Dun, dun, dun. Every spot matters. And then of course I'm like just waiting because the flu bug has been completely and totally going around the house, which is never a good thing because everyone is sick and not feeling well. Uh-oh, we're not getting everything watered. Okay, Froggy, change of plans. The watering must begin. These blueberries are not going to grow in unison and it is going to drive me crazy. Clock, be kind to us. You do not need to find 2 a.m. too quickly. Dun, dun, dun. Help if I quickly mathed it out while we were watering. What do we think? Half the field will grow nicely and the other half will just be complete and total chaos. We are so passing out, Froggy. Can you haul us back into the house or let Krobus know and he can come out and grab us? Oh, hello, pretty little fireflies. Oh, can we get one more spot done? Yeah, now we pass out. Well, we kind of got half the field watered, so so close. At least the sprinklers will take care of the rest of that, and I still forgot to run into town and grab the quest. We've had no free time. We're so busy planting. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.